Detroit Lions training camp is right around the corner with the rookies reporting on Saturday. Then the veterans come in on Tuesday. With that being said, I believe you can show up on Saturday if you want to. You're not required to come in if you're a vet until Tuesday. That brings the question. There's a guy that was drafted. You guys already know. A guy that was very high on my list, man. You guys been through it before, the rabbit hole. And I want to warn you now that the season is coming soon. And I am about to turn into whichever the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I thought Mr. Hyde was the crazy one. Whoever the crazy one is, that's the one I become during the season. It's the same me, but a different version. I have two different sides of my personality when it comes to the Detroit Lions. You've got this me, and then you've got watching the games me. And then you've got talking about this team when they are less than stellar. All right. So I'm warning you now. Everybody's like, oh, you know, I love the kickback. I love the feedback, but I don't want you guys to be surprised when that version of me comes out. Got a lot of new faces, so be ready. The reason I went down that whole spiel is because somebody that has been on my list, it is not his fault at all. Brodric Martin. Brodric Martin we gave up 3 picks to get this guy in the top 100. And he played a total of 28 snaps in a season that the Detroit Lions were making a Super Bowl push. Now, a lot of you were like, we're not ready. We're not there yet. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, the 49ers went from worst to first almost, right? Chiefs beat them as they usually do. Shout out to the Chiefs. But there's no reason that we couldn't have been in our Super Bowl window last year. All right. Traded up to get a guy who did absolutely nothing for us. Now, I've been seeing other videos, other content creators, articles about this guy making one of the biggest leaps from year 1 to year 2 on our football team. That would be what I want to see. I'm speaking, of course, of Brodric Martin playing more than 28 snaps. He's already been mentored by DJ Reader. DJ said, hey, I love to mentor this guy. That's the stuff I want to see. Brodric has lost weight, gained some muscle. Shout out to him. Had a kid, nothing better, right? Now it's time to get on that football field and get to work. The reason I'm making a video about this guy, I saw this yesterday and I was like, watch me talk about this. This is a video of Brodric Martin pulling a tractor, and this is actually filmed by his agent. So here he is here pulling a trailer. Now that is a 8x4. I believe the article said pulling a trailer, making a bunch of sounds, man. I can't even play him really, but he making a lot of noise pulling that thing. All right. That's a feat. That's an accomplishment for sure. Will his reconditioning of his body translate to the football field? That's what I want to see. And again, this has nothing to do with necessarily him. It wasn't his decision to get traded, that we traded up for him. It wasn't his fault that we drafted him in the top 100, number 96 overall. All right. But now it's time to get to work. We got a new defensive line coach. It's time to get to work. And I want to see what is going to come out of this here. Brodric Martin. The point that I was trying to bring out, ladies and gentlemen, as we have been going through the series countdown to camp, is our defensive line for 2023 was a concern. Now we have a reinvigorated year 2 Brodric Martin that we want to see a massive leap, in my opinion. And we have DJ Reader. We have Aleem McNeil going into a contract year. Not that matters to the Detroit Lions, but it might matter to Aleem McNeil. All right. I'm sorry. I know what the Detroit Lions said, but if I'm playing for a contract, I'm going to try to give it my best. Not to say I wasn't before, but I'm going to work extra hard. And then that's going to raise the bar and set the new bar, right? So when it comes to Brodric Martin, all this is fine and dandy. Got to see it on the field, big dog. That's what we want to see. We want to see you work on the football field. I don't believe that him being drafted where he was his fault. I don't believe the trade up was his fault. Not being on the field, however, is totally up to him. He has to become dominant. Now, you might say, well, Derek, we have DJ Reader. We have Aleem McNeil. That's true, okay? Those guys are going to have to be spelled, though. Benito Jones, no longer on the team. Isaiah Buggs, no longer in the NFL at this moment. So this is prime opportunity for Brodric Martin to come in and show us his dominance. Okay, you've got Mekhi Wingo. You have some undersized DTs. John Kaminsky plays inside, outside. But inside is where B. Mart is. That's where he going to hunker down at. He going to anchor that middle, right? So he don't have to worry about going inside or outside. He going to be inside, probably next to Aleem or next to Reader, whichever one is spelled out. Any combination of them, right? It is time for him to show us what he's made of. And this is fine and great. Fine and great. His diet, so he's showing signs that he has matured, that he has evolved. Now it's time to see that on the football field. I want this guy to succeed. I know you might not hear it in my voice, but that's the truth. I want this guy to succeed. Again, like I started the video off saying, my issue was what we could have used last year, what we decided to get last year, instead of getting said thing, right? The middle was just fine for our team. The middle was just fine. Couldn't quite get to the quarterback with the middle, but Aleem made some noise. 5 sacks. Stopped the run. We were top 3 against the run pretty much all year long. It was getting to the quarterback on a consistent basis, primarily from the edge. But with a DJ Reader, a healthy DJ Reader, and with a newly revamped Brodric Martin, this could be a big deal. I want it to be a big deal. I want to eat crow. I want to be wrong. Not that I don't not believe in Brodric. My thing was where he was taken, what we could have used instead. Was he worth what we gave up to get him? That the jury is still out on that. It's still out on that. But I don't know about you. Like, I saw that the Lions, everybody was like, we're in year 3 of a rebuild. The Super Bowl is blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no. I'm sure the Lions are not saying, hey, we're 1 year off. We're gonna lay off the gas because we're not supposed to be here. Like, how did you get in? Nobody's supposed to be here. Like, they weren't supposed to be here. You think that's how they started the year off? Well, golly, we're not supposed to be here just yet, so we're just not going to. No, this team was trying to get that thing, all right? We're trying to get that thing. So if Martin can help us get that thing, okay, in year 2, then let's go get that thing. We still going to need some help, though, man. Just the edge, man. The pass, specifically the edge. Okay, I'm going to try. Take it. See, that's the difference between non-football me and football me. Like, when football come back, it's going down. It's going down. So be ready. I want to prepare everybody for that. Just be ready for that. Now, I will say this. There's a link in my description for NFL Shop, okay? And I don't know if the products are different, but Fanatics, which is not, it's weird because NFL Shop is part of Fanatics, or Fanatics is part of NFL Shop, but then you have a separate link as well. So, all right, I'm going to do you guys a solid because I'm that type of guy. If you go to the Fanatics website, I saw that for the rest of the day, there's a 25% off of your purchase. I don't know if there's a minimum or anything like that. I did check to see if it is also with NFL Shop. I did not see that. So if you use the link in my description, I don't think you get the 25% off. There is a free shipping over $24 and above. But as far as the 25% off, that seems to be only directly with Fanatics, which is super weird. So I'm that type of guy, man. The affiliate link helped your boy out, but I want y'all to get a deal. Okay, so I'm sending you over there. But if you only have the rest of today, I think it expires at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So get it in, and if you don't, come back and click the link in the description. So let me know your thoughts on Brodric Martin. What do you expect out of him this year? I'm going to be real. I expect well over 28 snaps. I don't expect him to come out and be a beast and all that stuff. He has a 4-year deal. Year 3, I'm going to expect some things out of him. I would love to see him year 2. And I think I'm not going to harp too much on the fact that we traded up for him, right? That time was last year. Brad Holmes had an opportunity to get some guys. He went and got Marcus Davenport, DJ Reader. Still got some time to get a guy like Yannick Ngakoue. People will be cut, so we got time. So that whole thing is over. That my issue was last year. Last year's in the past. So now it's time for Brodric to see. So year 3 is when I'm definitely going to want to see something. All right. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you impressed with Mr. Martin pulling a trailer? 8x4. I believe that's it. It's quite heavy. I don't know what the weight on one of those things are. Put it in the comment section. An 8x4 trailer, what would it weigh? That's not an easy feat, and he's doing his thing. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, this channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. We're almost at, it's been we have been trapped in the 20s for 5 months, 4.5, 5 months. As soon as we get to 21K, will be the next giveaway. And yes, I still have the Villain Lion is still in my possession. You guys are awesome, man. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.